Why PewDiePie versus T-Series is more than a meme. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's just get into it. Back in 2005, YouTube was created by a group of people that just wanted a live streaming platform. That's why the first video ever on YouTube is a video with someone talking from the zoo.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants.
That was the pinnacle of community. That's what YouTube represented that time. YouTube, broadcast yourself. That was everything they were following, and it went like this for a year and a bit until Google bought YouTube. For the next few years, you couldn't see massive drastic changes, and creators were thriving on YouTube and YouTube was growing year by year. Around 2010, 2009, there was this small YouTuber called The Wheel of DC, yeah. And he was following the growth of YouTube channels and how many subscribers does every channel get every week. Back in that day, there were less than 100 channels with over 1 million subscribers. But even back then, corporations started making YouTube channels and joining the YouTube community. And obviously the most common one that everyone probably knows of is Vivo.
Rihanna Vivo, Lady Gaga Vivo, Katy Perry Vivo, Atlantic Videos, LMFAO Vivo.
Even back in the day, you could see some corporations actually starting to work on YouTube, such as Vivo. You might know Vivo as the company that owns most of the YouTube channels of music artists such as Justin Bieber Vivo, Ariana Grande Vivo, and they have a collective over 100 million subscribers across all their music channels on YouTube. Even when they started in 2009, there was a small backlash from the community because subscribing to a Vivo channel meant you're supporting a corporation more than you support single creators. But throughout time and throughout the past 14 years on YouTube, we had different creators that were on top. Lovely people like Fred, Shane Dawson, Annoying Orange, Ryan, Ray William Johnson, PewDiePie, and although Vivo channels were also there and other corporations were also growing bigger and bigger on YouTube, until recently this year, no one was as high as T-Series. A couple of years ago, Social Blade was created. Social Blade is a website that follows all the social media activity and helps creators. And in the summer of 2018, a small YouTuber looked up on Social Blade and found out this YouTube channel who's been on YouTube for 14 years, so since 2005, called T-Series. And he noticed that this channel was growing unbelievably fast, something around 3 to 5 million subscribers a month, and decided to make a small YouTube video talking to people and telling them that T-Series will surpass PewDiePie. A couple of months from then, this small video got a bit of traction for that channel and other bigger creators got to see it and make more videos about it. And that's how the whole T-Series versus PewDiePie trend started. And now it's basically a meme, and I see comments on forums and websites and YouTube, and that people say that T-Series should just surpass PewDiePie already so we get rid of all this spam across the internet. But now I'm going to try to explain why this is more than a meme, why this is more than a trend, and why this actually has a lot of meaning for the YouTube community and all the creators around the world. As I mentioned, in 2005, YouTube was created as a platform for content creators, mostly individual content creators. It gave the option for a lot of people that didn't make it big in the industry to have a platform to show their craft, their art, their works, be it movies, sketches, editing skills, communication skills, life stories. And as I said, we always had people on the top that were people just like us. People want to know the real you. That's why Instagram is so successful these days, because other than seeing great actors and great musicians, you also get to know small things about their lives. That's why Keeping Up with the Kardashians is such a big show, because it's kind of a short, very staged preview of their real life. People want to know that, and YouTube gave that possibility to people across the world. Corporations such as T-Series are not individual content creators. T-Series does not represent one person, one individual, it represents a whole entity, a corporation. T-Series does not create all of their content, some of it they do, but most of them are other Bollywood movies that they just buy and then promote on their channel. There are plenty of interviews with T-Series' CEO online, and you get to know the person, and he's lovely, he's a lovely guy. I mean, he's just a normal guy, but the difference is he's not a content creator. He is only a businessman. That's why he treats YouTube and his brand like he should, like a brand. He's a businessman. But we do not want that on our platform. We want to accept brands, but if we accept TSeries, a corporation, a brand, to be the most subscribed channel, in a way it would be like winning against individual content creators. We would lose the core of YouTube. We would lose the broadcast yourself brand that YouTube built 10 years ago, but they are trying to turn away from it. Think about YouTube Rewind, the 2018, and what happened. All of that is a backlash. Exactly how PewDiePie versus TSeries is a backlash. They're all backlashes against corporations taking over and a friendly environment for small content creators, well, nowadays giant content creators, that all want to put their work and themselves out there. That's why people are supporting PewDiePie. That's why I personally support PewDiePie. Don't get me wrong, I love TSeries. If you see the original video I did half a year ago, I say I loved Bollywood all my life. I love some of the things they have on their channel. I love Eminem music. I love Ariana Grande Vivo, but I'm not subscribed to those channels. I listen to the music, I look at the music videos, but I'm not subscribed to those channels because I do not want to support the corporations. I do not want the corporations to take over the YouTube space. More than that, corporations copy strike videos, claim everything you've got, and obviously you get small content creators as well. For the sake of the argument, I'm using small content creators when I mean people like Alinity. She's a big content creator, but she still does that kind of stuff. But as an example, PewDiePie does not do that sort of things. If you post some of PewDiePie's work in a lucrative way on your channel, it will not get claimed. Whereas if you post a TSeries video, lucrative works or a reaction or a parody of their work, you will get copyright striked. And if you don't know what a copyright strike is, I'll leave a few links down in the description so you can check those out and find out what a copy strike is and what it means for a YouTuber, more or less. What I'm trying to say is that everyone in the content creator community realizes that PewDiePie represents indirectly, so he doesn't do it necessarily on purpose, but he represents all of us. He represents the content creators, the free content creators that are not tied to any contracts and want just to put their work out there and want this platform to be ours and not to belong to any other corporation. I hope you understand a bit more why PewDiePie versus TSeries is such important and why PewDiePie versus TSeries is not just a meme. If you watch a lot of YouTube videos, this video might not be anything new for you, but if you're just a casual consumer of YouTube and you've heard about PewDiePie versus TSeries and you're intrigued about what's going on, this video is for you to understand why PewDiePie versus TSeries is more than a meme, why is it more than a joke, and why it's really important to subscribe to PewDiePie, and not only PewDiePie, to all independent creators that work on this platform and not only on this platform. Other platforms such as Instagram, Facebook Live, Instagram TV, TikTok nowadays, support small creators because corporations take over, and when corporations take over, monopoly becomes a thing, and when monopoly becomes a thing, creativity tends to stagnate. Sorry for mumbling a bit at the end. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to turn notification on and subscribe. Share this to your friends that might not know how important PewDiePie versus TSeries is, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.